Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody had a great weekend, in spite of the snow and ice. Boy, I'm certainly tired of ice. But the good news is Father Erickson has arrived safely down in Florida, and he doesn't want to hear anything about ice or snow any longer. So we wish him well in his new apartment and in his new life down there, and helping out in the church locally. Is also just enjoying a well-earned rest. The readings today are really fascinating, as they always are. We have this first scene from the Hebrew Scriptures about the Ark of the Covenant being brought into the temple, and the celebration with the people of Israel, King Solomon, and so many others. And then the idea of the cloud of God filling the whole temple, his presence there. It touches the heart in so many ways. But yet, as a result of who Christ is and the gift that he gave us, we have the same presence of God in the tabernacle. And we have that opportunity each day to visit on our way to work, way home from work, or out walking the kids, or whatever it might be, just to come in and say hello to God, because he's there for us, because he loves us. And that great gospel story of Jesus healing people. There were hundreds and thousands probably in Jesus' lifetime that he healed. But then there were those who never got healed. And the question becomes, well, what about us? Why doesn't he heal them? There's a great scene in that series that I push so much, Chosen. And somebody asked Jesus about that, about all the people in the country that were hurting, suffering, broken bones, and the list goes on and on. And Jesus says, I'm here to talk about the kingdom of God, because the kingdom of God is not of this world. The kingdom of God is elsewhere, but it's also in our hearts. And God touches our hearts and walks with us on the journey. He says, even with the kingdom of God being announced and is present among us, he said there's still going to be sorrow. There's still going to be pain. There's still going to be broken bones, as he said. But because God is now with us in such a special way, it changes everything and gives us the hope to carry on. As we enter this new week, February is now here. Let us ask God to help us to see through the end of winter, because Easter's coming, where we once again renew our hope and joy, not only on the suffering of Christ and our own suffering, but his resurrection from the dead is reminded to us that we too will rise with him on the last day. God bless and have a great week.